everybody doing? Well, this will be, of course, for people who are interested in doing 25 for 25. Everything conclusive, we've got to go to the extended reading, of course. Please give all your donations or prepayments through Zelle. The number's right there on the screen, 281-690-8825. And in the meantime, right? In the meantime, while people come in to chat, I will be giving more occult truths concerning humanity, especially when we're going back to early humanity. Okay? True human beauty. You have to understand that the finer things in life and the finer pleasures of life has a lot to do with the expansion of the desire body, which I already told you has an auric field that can span 3 blocks, long blocks. So because this body out of the 7 is so large, human beings are more preoccupied with having human pleasure, debauchery, and throwing themselves into the experience of sensation. This is, if the desire body was not as large as it is, human beings will not have too much interest in sex or anything that's desirable, anything that's carnal. So, okay, hold on. I think I went off the air for a second. Okay. Let me see what it's saying here. You know, you always gotta be on top of what's going on. Let me see if this is well hoisted, the volume, but I don't think the volume was really loud in the early morning video. Let's see. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit something, a button or something. I don't see the chat. It says learn more. And I don't need to learn more. So hopefully I'm on the air. I think for a minute I wasn't. So let me repeat what I said. Out of the 7 bodies, the desire body is the largest. It's the largest. And because it is the largest of the 7 bodies, it preoccupies mankind into desire, pleasure, debauchery, lust, and sensation. That includes enjoying a piece of candy or ice cream. When you go, that's delicious. That's part of the desire body. That's part of the sensation that goes along with it. Okay? So you have internal sensation, and then you have externalized sensation. Or you have sensation that's ushered from the outside, which then becomes internalized. One example of this type of desire that becomes internalized by having external indicators that affects the internal desires is, believe it or not, makeup. Where do you think makeup comes from? It was the archives. It was the archives that taught us makeup, how to braid our hairs, how to break rocks and stones that will release iron and use that as lipstick, eyeliner, eyelashes, foundations. Even beeswax was used thousands of years ago. And it was the archives that taught humans about makeup. And not just to the women, but to the men as well, including headdresses made of feathers, like the Native Americans who have beautiful feathered headdresses. It was the archons that taught them how to do this, how to create a crown from nature that will distinguish the archons and their power from that of humans. Yeah, absolutely. So, that was an easy one and a simple one. Let us, since we're here, discuss the collective. But we're going to do it differently. I hope you can hear me. The mic don't seem to be working pretty well. And it's unusually loud. So let me move you. I'm at the college. You see, because to me it seems too loud. I don't know if that registers with you. Unfortunately, because I'm not from the college, I cannot reserve a room. Unfortunately. But I feel that if I go further out here, it gets kind of louder. Maybe? Well, okay. It seems to have died down a little bit. Okay. It seems to have died down a little bit. So maybe that's what I needed to do. So let me pick up the rest of my stuff and move it towards the rear. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Oh, and it's crazy. It's either too hot or it's too cold. There's nothing in between. Ooh. Listen, that kind of hot and cold, I don't know about you guys, but it zaps my energy. It really does. It's like everything here in Houston is an extreme. It has to be extreme high AC to counter the extreme heat in the outside. You know, that this can get you sick. Oh, I have to step out every so often into the heat so that I can warm up. Oh, it sucks. You get a headache. You get a headache afterwards. Oh, just a little bit more. I don't even remember. Oh, there it is. It's way up front. Yeah. This is the cafeteria. Upstairs is the library. But I have a security guard who is an asshole. Another representation of Saturn. Oh, you know, I try to be compliant. You know, not everything requires a fight. And a lot of times I don't want to fight, but the fight comes to me. That's the liability of the yard in Aries, the warrior. I'm going to put this down and go all the way towards the rear. I think it has died down. Okay. Okay. I don't think it makes a difference. Maybe when the noise dies down. Okay. Okay. Now let me see if the chat is working. Is the chat working? Um, I'm going to assume that the chat is working. Whoops. Okay, and where's the other piece? My stand broke, which is crazy. My stand broke. I don't know how that happened. It's the spells. I'm telling you, it's the spells. Me, I tell you, you got to live with it. You have to live with it. I want to do something different with a collective reading. I think what I want to do is that I want to do an ops reading. And I'm going to choose an individual op and just read and see what's happening to them personally, individually. All right? So let's go with the anti-hero, Virgo, the King of Wands, right? Or the Hermit. I had a dream. Yesterday, I believe, or the day before yesterday, that my brother, my twin brother, was in bed with a blanket over him in a small room, and he was sweating like something serious, and he had his clothes on. It felt like he was a prisoner, and that someone was slowly poisoning him. And that was the dream I had. because I prayed to God to find out what's going on with him. And then I had this dream. And that was the dream that I had. So he's definitely ill. And I think that the lies that he said, the deceptions that he did with other people against me is coming out into the fore and is causing its own set of problems on his end. I also understand that he owes a lot of money. And I also understand that because he handed me, along with Madeline, to be humanly sacrificed by this coven, and they weren't able to do so because God has intervened, then he will be the sacrifice. He will be the substitute. And I don't think he saw that coming. He's already sacrificed my older brother and my sister. But she got what she got coming because she too was a co-conspirator. This is my case, my own personal case. Let's see how this plays in your own personal case, collective. Now, this is an ops reading for the collective. See where these people are at. Okay? I hope you like the birth chart interpretation that I put on the main page. And it will stimulate you guys to get a birth chart. Okay. The King of Wands. So let's see if there is any bear witness to my dream and what will come out in the reading. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. One more time. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse to the Three of Pentacles in the upright. This collaboration that this person got involved in to block an opportunity, money, or some cash award is still going on. They're still holding on to it. And they still are not planning to release it. And most of it has already been spent. At the back of the deck, there is the Page of Pentacles, money. So let's see, what are his intentions with this money? I'm pretty sure that he gave some of it to Marilyn, or most of it, and to my niece, right? And buried the rest of the money, did something with it. Justice is coming down, or justice is already here for this King of Wands. And that's the God honest truth. With Libra here, it's over. What else? Success and happiness will come to you, collective, once this truth and this money is released to you. It's interesting. We focus on the ops, and it's coming out in favor of you, collective. It's crazy, isn't it? They made the wrong investment here. He made the wrong investment towards this happiness. By stealing and taking from others, he thought that he was going to walk into a life of bliss and happiness, symbolized by the Ten of Cups. That's crazy. You're not going to do that by taking it away from somebody else, right? That's not how this works. There he is, the Emperor, coming on next to the Seven of Pentacles. This person completely wasted their time and their energy in trying to obtain happiness at all cost, which was usually done in a deceptive way, which is why the Ace of Swords is here with the Justice card. That's deep for these two to come out together. How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming into the chat. Thank you. Welcome. For those of you who want to do a 25 to 25, but you gotta put it in ZELLE only. If you put it in CashApp, it won't happen. Well, I'll have to refund you. So please do it through Zelle. Okay, we got 5. Yeah, the Fool. This Emperor, this Virgo, wanted to have a fresh start, a new start. But coming out next to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, they made a bad investment. And it doesn't, and this is not going to allow them to move forward, to go anywhere, to start anything, anywhere. 3, 3. Hold on. Let me make myself a little bit more comfortable. I have a sinus situation going on because of the AC at this boarding house. Ooh, I tell you, I have to sleep with a sweater because they kill you with this AC. Oh my God. Even now, I got, this sinus pressure, sinus headache. And the mattress is not comfortable at all. Yeah, you get lower back pain, congestion, got tension, headache. It's just, it's been a rough ride. All I pray now is for peace. There's nothing greater than peace. But that's been robbed from me as well. But with the Pluto in Virgo and the finger of God in Aries, these are the types of experiences that have been prepared for me to experience. And, if you really want to go there, I signed up for it, even though I may not remember. Because once you are born and you cross the sea of forgetfulness, you don't remember the contract that you made with the universe. Okay, one more for the King of Wands. I mean, he's finished. He can't move any forward. The Queen of Swords in the upright, next to the Fool. Okay. Someone tells it like it is, and he don't like it. He don't like it. Nobody likes the truth. Now, let's go a little deeper. And let's see. Let's take a look at the the Ace of Swords. What is this about? Okay. The Ace of Swords speaks on absolute truth. Let me say hello to some of you guys. Hold on, let me put on the reading glasses so I can see who it is. Archangel, how are you? Yes, you've accepted your assignment. It's been tough. It is. And we have Dinah? Hold on. Let me pick up the phone so I can clearly see the name of the person. Diana Abrams. I just enjoy looking at myself. Good. That means that there's self-love here. I love it. And salsa. Yes, they do share the same skin colors with various degrees and shades lighter or darker. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the Ace of Swords. What is this truth related to the King of Wands that you guys need to know about? Uh-huh. He had to walk away. King of Wands has to walk away. He can't win this war. And he's not in good health. Ace of Wands. He better go and have a new beginning somewhere else. The devil. The devil. Coming out with the Ace of Wands. And this tells me that this person, because they may have a demonic attachment to them, they have insurmountable strength to overcome illnesses. Yeah. There's a Nine of Cups. There's addictions here, compulsions here. And this is not allowing them to. They're doing this because they can't do anything else. Huh? Trying to move to calmer waters. Too sick to go anywhere. Five of Cups. Leo, Scorpio energy. This energy is very heavy. It is very heavy. I'm going to preserve my energy to do individual reading because this is very heavy. Very heavy. So guys, if you're interested in the reading, go to ZELLE 28169088825. It's in the description box. And I'll take a pause because I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. The energy is intense.